Hello, I'm Master Numerologist Andre Alvin Moore, and today's lesson is entitled Our Children. And at the end of this lesson, I would like to read one of my poems called Blind that I feel complements this reading. Okay, here we go. Children, our children, are being robbed of their childhood and scarred for life when men of power and authority declare violence and war upon each other. Children are the innocent victims, yet men, in their quest for power, give very little thought about the lives they run in their pursuit of domination. It breaks my heart to see our precious little ones sitting in the rumble where once was their homes. Their tiny faces express their sadness. Instead of toys, their little hands grasp rocks. They do not comprehend what is happening. They see bodies mangled and lying about. They cry tears of fear, confusion, and loss. Children are our future. What kind of world will they inherit? Those that survive grow up holding those dark thought forms somewhere deep in their inner sanctuary. Some live a life filled with nightmares, reliving those savage days of war and violence. A man's hand was never intended to use their fingers to pull triggers, yet daily this assault occurs. The daily mayhem that's occurring in Israel and Palestine has taken young, innocent lives. The men who gave the orders to rain down hell on the innocent ought to be held accountable, but they won't be. They would say, oh, it's collateral damage. But these children, our children, are not collateral damage. They are someone's child. Our children are the link that connects us to our future. Without them, humanity does not exist. It is the responsibility of adults to keep them safe, out of harm's way. An old African proverb states that it takes a village to raise a child. And in Jamaica, they say, we don't kill our children, we raise them. The world cannot sit back and watch our youth murder and say nothing, for a quiet mouth is a guilty mouth. The killing of over 65 children that died during the conflict between Israel and Palestine is inhumane. Has humanity abandoned its God given duty to protect our children? Do we no longer value the sanctity of their life? Have our hearts grown so cold that we no longer weep for the slaughter of our babies? Each child is a gift from the Almighty. To take its life is to take the breath from humanity. Each time a child dies at the hands of misguided individuals, our world becomes empty, our purity dissipates, our ears no longer hear their laughter and joy, our world becomes bleak, void of hope. When a child is murdered, a piece of humanity dies. The late great Marvin Gaye sums up the plight of our world when he wrote the song Save the Children on his groundbreaking album, What's Going On. The word children have 8 letters. When a child is born, tears of joy fill the earth. When a child dies from violence brought about by egotistical, misguided, thoughtless men of power and arrogance, it takes its toll on humanity. One can never know the price of a life lost through violence. Letter C vibrates on the 3rd level. I can hear the cries of wailing babies that stand in the rumble of destruction brought about by acts of war and violence. Letter H vibrates on the 8th level. None can measure the cost of young, innocent lives lost due to the dark veils of ignorance that cover men of power and might. Letter I vibrates on the ninth level. When a child's life is cut short due to the insanity of war and violence, a part of humanity dies. Letter L vibrates on the third level. When a child is crying, humanity must lift that child out of the rumble brought about by the foolishness of men aiming and firing their weapons of destruction. These men have lost their humanity, blinded by lust for power and illusionary glory. Letter D vibrates on the fourth level. Due to acts of destruction of violence, innocent children who once had a bed to lay in must now lay their precious little bodies on cold, hard rocks. Letter R vibrates on the ninth level. Have humanity abandoned its responsibility to save and protect children? Will the world bury their heads in the sand, pretending not to see? Letters E and N vibrates on the fifth level when blended vibrates on the first level. Why do we stand by and watch these unwise leaders fire off their missiles of destruction, landing on innocent children? If one child dies due to the insanity of war and violence, then each hand is covered in blood, for we are one. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me. The number pattern for children is 38934955. Its compound number is 46. Reduced down to number 10, further reduced down to number 1. Our children connect us to our future. Without them, life dies. We all are parents. Every child is our responsibility. I was heartbroken when that foolishness in Israel broke off and 65 young children lost their lives, and the world stood by and did nothing. The men that proclaim war on one another would not be held accountable for the innocent lives that they took. If one child falls, if one child dies because of this foolishness, then the war must cease because the life is that valuable. But these men of power do not comprehend that we are all one. And what you have done unto the least of them, you have done unto me. We are one world, and our responsibility is to save the children, but we won't. We stand by and let these arrogant men commit violence upon each other. And then when the violence is all said and done, they're not held accountable. Those 65 children that lost their lives, they will never know. The world will never know what their contributions would have been. Let me read this poem called Blind that I wrote back in 1999. My eyes are without sight. My world blacker than night. My world without light, dark clouds, black rain, every moment, every second the same. Void of colors, stripped of light, ebony days, ebony nights. But let us go deeper on this issue of blindness. For men with sight is groping in various types of darkness. They have not seen their bias towards their brothers, too blind to see that we're all connected to each other. A sea of blackness hath covered their eyes. Greed has become their coveted prize. The blindness of men caused them to forget how to trust. Can't work and live together, it's them versus us. Blind men embrace deception, others pounce on the meek. Some chase after the dollar 7 days a week. Blind men say they love God, but it is not God they seek. Blind men dropping bombs at an alarming rate, fighting each other, motivated by hate, collapsing upon themselves, equivalent to a black hole. Economic slavery has taken its toll. Stressed out cities, populations dying before they grow old. Blindness sweeping our planet like a devastating plague, eating at their hearts, running rampant on iron legs. Yes, my eyes are without sight, but I hear you crying, for in front of your eyes, your children are dying. So let us remove the veils that keep us from seeing and understanding that we are one. And what you have done unto the least of us, you have done unto me. So until the next video, peace. And take your veils off of your eyes so that you may see that the children of our world is the greatest of all the prize.